Hi there, it's Chris with Nature Calls. We're backpacking up in the Ingalls Lake region. You can see all around, it's just beautiful. What I have here is the latest model, 2017 model of the Hilleberg Anjan 2 GT. They've moved to the Kerlon 1000, and I'll go over all the attributes that it has, but it's considered a 3-season tent. I humped it right up here. It's 4 pounds 10 ounces. We did 3,000 feet. It was 27,000 feet, 2,700 feet yesterday. It was just straight up, and I had my backpack no problem. So it's a great tent. Let's go through how we set it up and all the different great features. 10 ounces, and that includes everything. That includes the bags, pegs, everything. So, and with the Anjan 2 GT, you get 16 of these. You get 16 of these there. So when people start comparing tents, a lot of tents only have a few of those. They give you as much as you need. We'll peg those as the wind is coming in this direction. It's really not too bad though. So we got this end pegged down, and now we'll go ahead and put the hoops in. With the GT, you've got three hoops. And you got one that's longer than the other two. So the one that's longer would probably go in the middle, and the shorter would go at each end. And these are, since it's a red label tent, these are probably the 9mm. It's probably the 9mm DAC Featherlight NSLs. Make sure you get all your poles all the way connected in. You're gonna have trouble with your tent. It's probably most likely going to be the poles. Find the spot to put it in, put it across. This is a new, for this newer model, they're doing the full sleeves, which is just great. You can handle everything from one side. Make sure it's seated into that other pocket over there. And bring it up, it's got a little cup. And then you just tighten that up to the base of the tent. There we go, let's do the other two. Now the middle pole has red tape on it, so, and then this pole here has a red ribbon. That way you know which what. With all Hilleberg tents, their pole sleeve design, it's a much heavier duty material than the rest of the tent. Once you got the all poles in, just lift up, bring it down. Now it's all out. This is actually set up, so we can go ahead and go around and tighten it. We got little tighteners. Put my stakes down a little further. Get it nice and taut. Good. Now we'll go around and, just for safety's sakes, we'll put up these stakes for the guy lines. Being the red label tent, they use these, the Vectran line, but it's a lighter weight. I think it's 2mm. It's got really nice line locks on it. You never want to pull those too tight to deform the arc. That's just super. I'll go stake it all out now. This is the new style. of this year's model, you'll see these catenary cuts down here. And we found that just totally increases the airflow all the way around. You'll find these cat cuts, plus, of course, it reduces some of the weight. But that's with the Kerlon 1000, these cat cuts and the vents, which we'll get into later, you've got great ventilation. So this is the vestibule, and you have a real nice rain cover. It's a rubberized rain sheet. You can go from either way, so you can add ventilation from the top. You can open it up from the bottom. Back. So here we have this great vestibule where you can put all your gear. So the tent part itself is a two-person tent. It's all two-person. You don't have to put any of your gear in there. Right here, swing around. So here in these three-season tents, you get all mesh instead of a snow mesh. And then right here, you can see how the Hilleberg tents are suspended off the outer, so it all goes up together. And then if there is any condensation, it hits this outer and then just drains down. Now the inner also has a DWR, and you can use the inner as a tent without the outer. This back, and of course you have a much tougher bathtub floor. Then in the back of the tent, you've got this huge mesh back here. So I'm 6 feet tall, so I'm touching right here. A little place to hang your clothes to dry. You can definitely sit up tall in the front. These are designed for people over 6 feet tall. Like my feet are touching the ends, so that's where you wouldn't want the wind pressing down on the outer. So you put this end away from the wind and this in the wind. Very nice. You guys see the camera? Here we are back here looking forward. There's McKenna. So real nice. It's a view out of the tent. I'm at home and I forgot to show one of the cooler options that you can do with this tent, other than just setting up the inner by itself, is kind of retracting the back of the tent, or the foot end of the tent. So to do that, I like to set my back guy lines kind of pointing towards the back. What we'll do is we'll detach. What we'll do now is we'll detach the inner from the outer on the very back, and then re-stake out the inner. Loosen that up. We take the outer, detach it from its ring. Then you have to actually put tension on it. You do that for both sides. This is where having this back a little tighter, pulling it, that'll keep the rest of the tent nice. So that's why I have these guy lines pointed back. It'll help regain that tension of the tent. So now what we do is we just roll this back, and as you roll it, you bring it over the top and hold it as you do it. It's that slick Kerlon effect here. You got the ventilated vent here, the breathable tent. So if it's hot out, sunny like this, this is all you need. All right, so there you have it. It's the Hilleberg Anjan 2 GT up here in the beautiful Ingalls Lake area. And I think it's a great tent that most backpackers, you could also get it without the GT model on it if you want to lose some more weight. But fantastic tent, and it would definitely withhold any windstorm up here. All right, see you on the trail. Bye now.